Hey guys, Florida Sports Fan 18 here, and I know I'm really late for this. I know the game was last night and I should have done it last night or the morning, but just very busy. A couple of stuff with family going on, just a bunch of stuff going on with my life right now outside of doing this, so I'm not going to get into that. But I just want to say is, wow, what a game that was last night. Ryan Fitzpatrick really saved the day. Really, I thought we were going to lose. With 19 seconds left to get in field goal range, I didn't think we were going to do it. And first start off, thank God Matt Collins caught that and then got us 15 yards, and then Sanders won us the game. And like, I knew we were going to win when Sanders it was 44 and short. And I said, well, Sanders has got to make this, and he did. We won the game. We took the Raiders out of the playoff hopes. So now, well, before I talk about today is the rest of the game, but now we have to win one more game and we're in the playoffs. Yeah, and plus I know I would love to see Fitzpatrick start next week, but Tua is going to be the starter, which is understandable. And like Brian Flores said, if Tua struggles, then he'll put Fitzpatrick in. But like I said, this was a great game. And in my opinion, I'm going to say this, in my opinion, that was probably the second best game of the whole NFL season, than the Ravens and Browns game so far, I would say. Just really, that was really like a playoff game. That was really like a playoff game, no matter what. Getting into the game was Gaskin. This was by far, I gotta say, Myles Gaskin's best game of the season, probably. Stepped up in there. Definitely his best game. Really. Very well. Definitely gotta be his best game. And Ryan Fitzpatrick, I don't care what people say about him, or whatever you guys want to say, came in there, found us a way to win. I'm happy, but we're 10-5 right now, and we're getting so close to the playoffs. So this has really been a great season. It's really a good season. So far, I think this season's so much better than 2016, how we've been this year. But now, what I want to talk about is, let's talk about the games that happened today. So a bunch of the teams we needed to lose lost today. So the good thing is we're at the 5 seed now. We're no longer sitting at 7. We have a 5 seed now, and there's a good chance we could get the 5 seed. And there's a possibility we could play right now the Titans. And this is actually the team I want to play, the Titans, because I'm afraid of playing other teams. But Titans, I wouldn't mind playing them. But we gotta clinch first before we even talk about our team we're playing. But it was nice to see all the other teams lost. I feel bad for the Colts, because I feel like I would love to see the Colts go in there. To one of the Colts fans out there I know on YouTube, man, I hope you get into the postseason. You deserve it. You really do deserve it, and I'm hoping you can get in. Hoping maybe the Browns or the Ravens will lose, but out of all of them, I want the Ravens to lose. Actually, I don't want the Ravens in there. I want it to be the Browns, Colts being in there with us. No, I don't want the Ravens, but of course, the Ravens had an easy game today, and plus they're gonna get another one next week against the Bengals. But maybe the Bengals will give them a fight, maybe, because they did beat the Steelers last season and bury an upset. So there's a good chance they could upset the Ravens. You never know. But I don't know what will happen. But we'll see. We'll see. But definitely. But there's a good chance, really, we can clinch next week. But like I said, we don't even have, like they're saying now, we don't even have to win next week to try to clinch unless the other teams that are competing with us lose. If one of them needs to lose next week, if none of those 3 teams win next week, or one of them lose, we're in the playoffs. The good thing is, I actually want the Browns in there, but we'll see. But they got a tough matchup next week, the Steelers, so we'll see what happens. And like I said, I'm really happy how this season has gone, and also good the Texans lost too. So we have the 3rd seed. I believe the 3rd pick. We moved to the 3rd pick now, and there's a good chance we could get a wide receiver here in the draft. So that's something good. We make the playoffs, and we get a good pick, and we get a top 5 pick in the draft. So worked very good this season. It said that our season, well, we have one more game left next week. Right now, I feel like something tells me it's going to be a 4:25 game, or I hope we get a Sunday night game next week. I hope NFL flexes the Bills game, a flex Sunday night game, because we deserve to have a primetime game one time. We haven't had one yet this season, but we'll see what happens. happy we got the win with the Raiders. Let's commence the playoff next weekend. Let's finally get ready for it. So this is Forest Sports Fan 18 here, and I'll try to be back on time this week coming up for the Bills. And also, by the way, this will be the last video of 2020, and next time I come back will be 2021. Alright, this is Forest Sports Fan 18 here, guys. See you guys. See you guys for the next video. Fins up and almost there. We are almost there for the playoffs. Let's clinch next week.